out there, everybody, in our Chaps Land YouTube channel. So we are on our way to east of Oshawa to a little place called Cobourg. It's about 45 minutes east of Oshawa for investigation tonight. We have Damon beside me. Unfortunately, Sydney got sick and she can't join us tonight, so get well, Sid. And of course, as you know, if you've been following, Dave's not feeling well, and Dave and Sandy are out visiting their grandkids. Have fun, guys. So we do have a new member on a trial period. His name's Maurizio. He'll be joining us later tonight as well. The client, very nice lady. For a while now, says she's been feeling some really weird stuff happening in her place. She's quite perturbed by it, but yet intrigued as well. She really is hoping that we can get her some answers tonight. Now, there have been the usual claims of uneasement and stuff like that, but she sent me a very detailed list of about 16 items of stuff that she's experienced over the last little while. I'm not going to go through them all because I'm driving, as you can see, but very briefly, stuff like snapping and tapping, almost somebody like playing Nikki Nine Doors on her main door, like a big pounding on her main door. Her cat was locked in a closet. An actual male voice, she heard a male voice, something about, "Are you up in the bedroom?" And she thought it was a friend of hers saying it, but he was in another room, and she said once he started talking, realized it wasn't his voice. Other stuff on here, light anonymous, like blah, 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 blah. It's a rental, the other's in the shop. Light anomalies, but again, can they be debunked? We'd have to see any type of video. She has sent pictures, but we'd have to go through them to try and debunk more. The letter Z, for some reason, appearing on her carpet by the couch, and another one being scratched into her cup. She said she woke up one morning with bruising, can't explain where it came from, feeling of not being able to move in bed at times. So quite a few things happening on her side that she feels really she hopes to get some answers for. So we are about 25 minutes away from there, so we're gonna, as the three of us now, unfortunately, once Maurizio joins us, we're gonna get together, go over the stuff on the phone, the stuff she's shown us. We'll, as a team, talk it over, and hopefully we can experience some of the things she experienced herself, and go over it, of course, do our usual debunking, and hopefully give her some sort of at-easement and answers to help explain things and make her feel a lot more comfortable. So catch you on the flip side, people.
Let's go get them, chaps. It's a pretty nice amount. The lights won't be on, obviously, but you could run along like the exposed wires. Nothing there. Those are the more obvious things that give them off most of the time for milligauss. When these lights are on, they give off a lot as well. 20 plus.
Very briefly, could you please explain to me what it is you've been feeling and happening to you here?
Thanks, yes. This all started a few years ago with just a small snapping sound on bedroom closet doors.
And by snapping sound, like finger snaps, or like when you're
almost
snapping the belt?
like an electrical kind of, or a piece of wood snapping.
Okay.
Very light, and sometimes a tap. And that would go on, and lately things had spiked because I heard a male voice calling up, are you in the bedroom? And my friend who was staying here was still down in the basement. This voice was up here on the main floor. The same voice had also said, "I'm here," in the middle of the night, just out of the blue. Tapping has been getting louder, knocking, thumping on the front door once I contacted Chaps. Which was kind of freaky. I had to leave the house and walk up and down the street. I've had 3 or 4 dream paralysis, which I've never had before, living in this residence. things have appeared in either audio. I had heard a male voice go yes after it gave me the letters TQ through a knocking sequence, alphabetical sequence, and taking random pictures because I heard something. This weird green light showed on my cat and a couple of places on the floor in front of the piano and by the music stand, and a letter Z that wasn't visible, like I couldn't see it when I took the picture, on the floor. It was like a typewriter.
Yeah, I saw that picture you sent, and
Yes.
the team and I were looking at it, and all of us were like, it looks like it's like embroidered in a rug, and as you can see here, there is no rug or no area rug or anything here that would have a Z pattern on it. Okay?
And the Z appeared recently, well, a few months ago, on my mug, coffee mug. And I'm silly me, I went and peeled it off and put it in the garbage, but it was like this very thin metallic thing. How did that get there? I had cleaned the mug off, and I went to put it up on the shelf, and I noticed another Z. I sent you that picture. More recently, the reason why I called Chaps is because I did get an audio of yes. Sometimes when I listened to it afterwards and had shared it with people, whosever voice it was must have become kind of upset. I was sharing it. I think it wants to be kind of quiet. I think it's open maybe to doing something. I don't know. It did say yes. It responded.
Obviously had some force behind it.
So I don't know, things like this I hear knocking on a daily basis. Sometimes since I've contacted Chaps, the peak has gone down and it's been very quiet. I don't
And
think
that's not the first time that's happened.
Is that right?
Yeah. No, we've had clients contact us before that have had, for lack of a term, heavy experiences. And as soon as they contact us and we come to show up, all of a sudden it's kind of died down a little bit. And that's happened many times. It's almost like, I want to put it in the phrase of, you're sick, you're not feeling well, you go to the doctors and you're legitimately sick, but as soon as you go to the doctors, all of a sudden you feel better. Even though you're in the doctor's office and you came there and you're sick, like, I swear to God, I'm sick. So yes, no, we've had clients the same way. Oh, this has happened, this has happened, this has happened. But ever since we contacted you, it's kind of died down a little bit. That's okay. That's not to say it hasn't happened, and that's not to say it's going to happen. The whole point of us being here tonight is you asked us here to help find you some answers, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to... Okay, Cobourg investigation, we're going hot. Okay. If there's anybody in this room with us right now, could you please make yourself known by giving us a sound, by knocking like you've been doing for the lady that lives here, Barb. She says that whoever's here likes to knock on the walls. Could you please give us a knocking sound to let us know you're here? And tag a loud car going by. If there is anybody with us, I just want to go by saying we do not come here out of any disrespect or any harm, if you want to have it that way. We are strictly here because we were asked by the homeowner to come and ask some questions and hope that we can experience what she's been experiencing lately. I'm going to start off to whoever's here by saying, my name is Phil. I have two friends with me here.
I'm Damon.
And Mauricio.
And we're just simply here for you to ask you questions. And we just really hope that we can get some answers from you, be it either verbal. Please, if you have something to say, please say it. I'm holding a recording device in my hand, which even though our ears may not hear you, it could possibly, hopefully hear you. Damon is holding a camera, which will pick up images that we can't see with our eyes, except even the one there on the desk. There's an audio recording device on the desk as well. And then, well, the fact that, you know, with our own eyes and ears, we hopefully can see or hear something that you may want to say or do.
We are here just to help the people that live here to understand what's happening. This is your chance to let us know if you are here and why. Does the letter Z mean something to you? let us know if you are here. You can knock on the door, you can talk something, you can move something if you want. If you need help, this is your chance.
That was me. It's the floor.
I noticed it when I was in here earlier checking EMF.
Mm-hmm.
Like the floor pops a lot when you walk around,
Yeah.
so much so that I thought I was hearing footsteps behind me, but it was just the floor popping.
If you have any message at all, please feel free to let us know what it is. If you have any questions or if there's any
You know
messages.
how, you know the camera maps faces?
Does it really?
Yeah, it's mapping like right beside you. For some reason, like a big box right beside your
You saw
arm there.
my left or right?
It would be to your left.
To my left here?
Yeah.
So it's not mapping my face
It's mapping your face and something else.
and something beside me. Is there somebody beside me? If you're beside me, that's fantastic. Please, that's great. Do you want to say anything? Do you have anything you wish to say? These microphones will pick it up. If there is somebody here beside me on my left, is it still mapping?
Hmm?
Cool. Hopefully it is mapping something, or it's not just...
Yeah, it might be
No,
the
okay.
reflection of the metal. Move that over.
Is it still there?
Nope.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was mapping the door?
Yeah, I think it's mapping the reflection off of the metal on the corner there.
Oh, hey. Good call. Okay, so let's do this then. So it's not there anymore?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So that's debunked that. That's great. So should something else now come along, hopefully if it does, then we now know that it can't be the door because the door's not here now. That was my stomach. What's an investigation without tummy noises or bowel noises, right? We all know that.
That was a good stomach noise.
That was. Can you think of any other teenage... Oh, what was that? Did you hear that?
I did, yeah.
It was like a... So I'm going to tag. Go back a few seconds. Did somebody just say something like a huh? Or a hi? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't think that's them out there talking.
No, it was a different
Are you
noise.
trying to say something to us? Please
No,
say
that's
again.
that's them.
That was them. The other noises sounded like they were coming from this
Yeah,
corner.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
Please say again.
What was happening in your life, if you don't mind me asking, that was so hard that you chose to end your life? I'm very sorry that happened. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of feel that was a little selfish for you to do that with a young toddler that you left behind. But why would you do something like that? What was so hard or so difficult in your life that you chose to end your life instead of being around for your little girl?
Do you want us here? Do you like us being in this room right now? Because if you don't want us here, you gotta knock. You gotta let us know you're here somehow.
Okay, so we're going to thank anybody that hopefully has been here or is standing looking at us like we're fools or idiots. Standing back going, who are these guys? Thank you for joining us if you are here. If you have, giving us any answers that we just unfortunately did not pick up with our own ears, and hopefully the recording device in Maurizio's hand picked it up, or the one in the other room. We're gonna go and hit the basement now. Watch your eyes.
If there is any spirits in this room, if you'd like to knock on any of the walls, the window here, there's a nice window right there.
Gonna close the door so we don't get.
There's a closet there. We just closed the door to the closet. You can knock on that too. You can knock on anything. If you want to touch one of us. What was that? Is that your stomach again?
That was my stomach now. That was my stomach just now.
That one was. Now apparently footsteps are heard walking up and down the stairs as well.
Right.
The person that may be down here, does your name start with a Q or a T? We've asked that in many other rooms, but there seems to be something significant with a Q or a T. What was that?
Is your this?
Is that you creaking?
No,
Do you hear that though?
I did hear that.
I hear.
That was like a creaking sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like a step on the floor.
But I'm not. Nobody's moving. There it is again.
Yeah.
Is there somebody here right now around me? Because it seems to be coming from around like to my left. Like here. I'm moving, and I don't hear any creaking.
No. What's your name? Are you here?
Where the hell? Where are you? What is creaking? The floor does not... Because that came from behind me that time, and I was right against the wall.
Are you here?
There's nothing that's making the floor.
I know, that's so weird. Thank you for who if... Could you please do something like that again?
Can you do something more?
Can you be louder than that? Bigger than that?
Like that was, I was right against the wall, like the corner, and I could not go back any further. And that sounded like that one came from behind me.
Something.
What'd you hear?
The same thing.
The creaking?
Yeah.
From where?
I can't identify. Here. But I felt some cold here, but
Yeah.
now stop.
Oh, okay. Man, recording again? Okay, so sorry about that pause there, folks. We literally just ran up to get the FLIR cam. Maurizio was saying he was experiencing some...
The first time that we went here today, I felt something very strong here in the basement.
Okay. He was saying he felt some cold, and we were hearing creaking noises.
I just want to find out to see who you are. This is my house, and I am curious, and maybe there's some help for you. I mean no harm. I know you mean no harm. You must be curious as well. And I would like to know who you are, why you are here. Can you tell us why you are here? And I'd really, really appreciate it, since this is my house, to know who you are. Are you angry about something here, or are you content about something here? Do you have a message for somebody?
Are you giving me goosebumps right now? Is that okay? That waft of cold just disappeared. I just got a waft of cold, gave me goosebumps, and now it's gone. It's like it went whoosh.
I
Yes,
felt
you
it.
got
I
it.
felt
Sorry, I
it
didn't want
before.
to bang that.
I felt
That
it.
was you. That's really cool. Thank you. Like, is that the same? Are you the same person I just saw go from the bed through that door? Did you just go all the way around, make a noise, and come back through? There you go. You're recording. Okay, so there we go. We are leaving the residence now. It's now into Sunday morning. All in all, I have to say it was a quiet night, as most investigations are. We did have a couple audio hits that we physically heard with our own ears. So if we heard it with our ears, we're pretty sure the audio's picked it up. We heard a faint female sigh, whisper, huh type of thing. At one point, we had the homeowner.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Yes, dear. And at one point, we had the homeowner in her
Turn left
bedroom.
onto Elgin Street West.
And as we were talking with the homeowner, we definitely heard a knock on the dresser, literally right beside me. Don't know if it was on the mirror part, the drawer part, wherever, but it was a definite noise of a knock we all heard, which was pretty cool. At one point in the basement, I thought I saw like a shadow going from the bed to the closet, and then we heard a knock outside the bedroom. And as I opened the door, I felt a whoosh of cold, gave me some goosebumps, and then I warmed up. It was almost like something walked by. I didn't feel a touch, but it was almost like they walked by, let me know they were there by showing energy of making me feel cold, and then walking by, like they did a complete circle of the basement, you know? So all in all, a quiet night with a few little things here and there that we hope are definitely worth bringing back up. Client was very happy, very, very pleased, very impressed, which is good. That's what we want to approach. Professionalism, respectability to the client, their home, everything like that. I want to thank the guys, Maurizio and Damon. Fantastic job. Maurizio took on a solo by himself in the basement. Kudos to him. That's amazing. He was very, very happy to do that. And we're hoping that with his what he was down there doing, it gave him some more comfortability in joining us on a few more. So with that being said, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next investigation.